Hello again. I present to you, dear friends. In this session, we want to put all the code related to Ichimoku chart plotting inside a regular function. To define a function in Python, we use the def command. We will also choose Ichimoku plot as the function name. Well, I had a typing mistake. Let's correct it. The inputs to this function are, in order, the name of the cryptocurrency, the time frame, and the number of candles. Now we need to indent all these comments by pressing the tab key appropriately to the right. In fact, by doing this, we put all these comments under the umbrella of this function. Note that we no longer need to define the name of the cryptocurrency inside the function, because the name will be specified in the function input. We have also specified the time frame and limit in the input, and here we put the same input phrases. Now, by calling the function and specifying the desired inputs, let's plot our desired Ichimoku chart. Beforehand, don't forget to execute the function definition code. We will see the function name once again. Now we copy the function name and exactly call it. Now let's create a few cells to bring the code up to the top of the page. Now, as an input, let's consider Ethereum cryptocurrency for a 1-day time frame and 365 candles equivalent to 1 year, and run it. Great. As you can see, the Ethereum Ichimoku chart for the past year is plotted for a 1-day time frame. Now we can quickly and easily plot the same chart for Ripple cryptocurrency as well. In fact, we have developed a very regular tool that provides an answer for any question, any problem. This code also works for less familiar cryptocurrencies and very small time frames, like a 1-minute time frame. Here the time frame is 1 minute, hence 1 day past is equivalent to 24 times 1 hour, or 60 candles of 1 minute each. Great. Let's also plot the same chart for Bitcoin. These are the changes in Bitcoin in the past day. Now, the Ichimoku tool is at our disposal. Let's take a long-term view again. Well, suppose we have the Ichimoku for Bitcoin for a 1-day time frame for the past year. What should we do now? To answer this, it should be noted that different strategies have been developed based on Ichimoku. One of the most prominent strategies is the cloud color of Ichimoku. According to this strategy, the green color indicates an uptrend market. In addition to the cloud color, the thickness of the cloud is also significant, as its thickness determines the credibility of support or resistance. The red color, on the contrary, indicates bearish market behaviors, but please don't rely solely on any indicator. In fact, you should first become familiar and proficient with concepts like backtesting and principles of capital and risk management. Note that in addition to the Kumo clouds, we could also plot other charts such as Chikou Span. In fact, using these exact phrases, we can also request the Chikou Span chart to be plotted. Here, let's name the Chikou Span column in the scatter command. Now, by running it, this chart is also plotted for us. In some strategies, this line also plays a significant role. To make a distinction, we also set the color of this line to black. By running it, the code related to the Ichimoku plot function is modified. We also run the function invocation part. Great. As you can see, the Chikou Span line, which is equivalent to shifted price to the past, is also plotted. To plot other lines, we can do exactly the same thing, but we need to enter the name of the desired column. For example, for the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen lines, we can do the same. To make our code more professional, we also modify the comments. After creating the code for plotting Tenkan Sen, we simply copy and paste the same for Kijun Sen. Note that by doing these actions, the chart becomes crowded, and these actions are purely educational. We also select yellow for Tenkan Sen's colors. Well, now we are challenged in color selection. Here we type a color to let Python tell us what colors we can choose if there's an error in the code. Great. By viewing the error message, the color names are displayed for us. For example, here we select the purple color and copy it and paste it in the appropriate place. Well, very good. With this correction, you can see that Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen lines are also plotted for us in yellow and purple colors. Now it's necessary to display the legend because the number of lines has increased. Before displaying this legend, we need to specify a label for each chart so that it's clear in the legend. I am just making indications here to prevent wasting times. To specify labels for the charts, we also need to specify the parameter label inside the scatter function of the Go module. As an example, for this line, we consider the name to be Kijun Sen. Also, we need to set the show legend to true. Now we run it. Great. Now we can do this for each of these lines. This can be done for all the lines, but here we are only naming some of them. For example, for the yellow line, we consider the label as Tenkan Sen. By running it, you can see that this label is also shown in the legend. Now, to prevent cluttering the chart, we remove the legend. In fact, with these actions, we wanted to say that we can add all Ichimoku options to this candlestick chart. I must reiterate that there is no method or a strategy that is always profitable. In other words, whenever someone claims to have such a method, be sure they are a fraud, and you shouldn't fall for it. In fact, you must consider the possibility of losses in any strategy and reduce your risk by using investment baskets and strategy baskets. In this course, we tried to tell you to build your own analysis tools and devise your own trading systems. Be your own analyst because no one but yourself cares about your money and capital. Thank you for your attention.